Keppel O&M is the global leader in the design and construction of offshore rigs. We want to be the provider of choice and partner for solutions in the global oil and gas industry. Ongoing challenge for us is to exploit short-term business opportunities while managing long-term growth prospects in an industry that is characterized by fast-moving periods of famine or feast. However, recently, our key stakeholders have expressed their concerns with our organization, and therefore, it is important for us to address their concerns.
We do not have enough capacity to fulfill all our orders. We are taking 2 years to build one rig. We need to streamline our manufacturing processes.
We have no more oil to drill for in the shallow waters. We need to move into deeper oceans. I need Keppel to provide me with equipment to explore into such places.
I am environmentalist. My only wish is for operations to care more about the environment and sustainability in their courses of doing business. Environmental sustainability is development that meets the needs of the present generation without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It has shifted from a concern to a prominent trend. Due to the nature of Keppel's business that directly depletes the world's oil reserve and engrave global warming, more than any other industry, it is under a lot of pressure exerted by the environmentalists, the governments, and the public to go green.
One of the key issues is the long time interval between order and delivery of our rigs. Typically, it will take us about 2 years to finish the construction of a rig. The volatility of the industry means that during these 2 years, we could face the possibility of increasing costs, customers cancelling their orders, and worse still, eroded profits. Another key issue is the saturation of the shallow sea oil exploration. The amount of oil in shallow sea beds is getting lesser and lesser. Explorers are increasingly looking towards other alternatives such as deep sea drilling. Deep water oil exploration could boost oil reserves by 180 billion barrels over the next 30 years. This represents the future of oil exploration, and Keppel needs to capitalize on this trend and provide the infrastructure required for such drilling. Our first strategy is for Keppel to enter the deep water exploration industry. While the current strategy is the development of deep water oil drilling, Keppel should consider expansion into deep water exploration. Why is this so? Oil in the shallow seabeds are starting to run out, and oil drillers are moving into deeper oceans to look for oil, and they need the tools to help them in their exploration. We propose acquiring Joe Services, a company that will cost us $1 billion. While the deal will bring Keppel a projected $491 million in revenue, the real importance lies in acquiring their technology. The company is a leader in mud logging, which allows for real-time data analysis of terrain and can help avoid hazards. More importantly, they have advanced technology in discovery of oil as well as analysis of terrain, and this holds strategic importance to us. After acquiring the company, we propose that we should start working to design a new exploration drill ship. The drill ship should be small and mobile. It should have mud logging capabilities. Coupled with Keppel's advanced drilling technology, our target is to develop a safe drill ship that can explore the toughest terrain. The biggest risk of this strategy is the high initial fixed cost. We could mitigate this risk by collaborating with a company, and we have identified Stena Drilling as a potential company to be our strategic fit.
To achieve sustainable growth in the long run, Keppel O&M should leverage on its offshore technology capacities to enter the alternative energy market. One excellent way to realize this goal is to joint venture with the Chinese state-owned enterprises. Why China? Because China has strong commitment to sustainability as well as enormous demand for energy. The proposed energy farm will have a combination of renewable energy technologies. Above the sea surface, wind blades will power the turbines. Level, tidal and wave energy will be captured via the pillar turbine. Below the sea, hydro energy can be harvested through hydro turbines. Ocean thermal energy can provide not only energy but also distilled water. To Also identified two risks for this recommendation. First is possible environmental impacts. The structure might scare off the fishes, so we suggest that Keppel invest more on R&D to reduce environmental impacts and also choose locations that will lead to minimum effects on marine ecology. Secondly, extreme events like breaking waves, hurricanes, and earthquakes might affect the energy farm as well. We would suggest Keppel to strengthen the structure of the farm from the start and avoid the disaster-prone sea areas.
Our third recommendation involves the streamlining of our manufacturing process. Execution speed becomes critical. The longer a project takes, the more it costs. Due to the cyclical nature of demand, Keppel must capitalize on the demand during the boom of the business cycle without the need to invest in additional capacity. Faster project completion will free up manufacturing capacity to start the next project sooner. Moreover, faster delivery can also become a source of competitive advantage for these suppliers. The main reason why projects are taking so long is because of its complexities. Coordinating the activities of all individuals and groups often fails, and resources are pulled in from different directions all at once. Priorities change and people are forced to multitask. There are also uncertainties. For example, vendors do not always deliver on time. When uncertainties strike, execution priorities become unclear and unsynchronized. We propose that Keppel should partner with Realization Technologies at a cost of $50 million. Realization's unique project execution management has a proven track record, shortening rig delivery times by 20% and increasing productivity by 15%. Secondly, we propose to purchase the CCPM Critical Chain Project Management Software Solutions from Realization. This software will automate synchronization and prioritization of tasks, and it will be easier for manufacturing team to handle uncertainties and complexity.
After 20 years, a rig must be decommissioned. This means that there are a lot of abandoned risks that need to be attended to. Transforming rigs to reef is an excellent way of decommission. This basically means cutting off the rig at 85 feet underneath the surface and leaving the rest as an artificial reef. There are three main benefits to this model. Firstly, it is environmentally friendly. We can avoid the environmental impacts caused by the traditional method of using explosives. More importantly, the artificial reef will become a marine platform to nurture the aquatic life that has been disturbed or destroyed by the operations of the oil rigs before decommission. In Malaysia, the Beram 8 Rig-to-Reef project has proven that marine life can flourish again thanks to the artificial reefs. Secondly, this presents a very profitable business venture, as the cost of transforming rigs to reef is only 65% that of the traditional decommission. Thirdly, the governments are very supportive. We identified two risks associated with this recommendation. Firstly, the remaining facility of the rigs after decommission can be potential obstructions. Install navigation aids around the area to keep marine vehicles away from the obstructions. Secondly, there might be different standards or requirements of rig decommission in different areas. Our recommended mitigation is to talk with the relevant authorities and reach a common understanding. Our stance is that fit-for-purpose standards should be applied in all cases.
This is our projected implementation timeline for the Rigs to Reefs program. For our energy farm, for the development of deep sea exploration tools, and finally for the streamlining of our manufacturing processes. And over here are our projected returns from all the projects. In conclusion, we believe that our holistic strategy of Rigs to Reefs, energy farms, CCPM, as well as development of exploration tools, have effectively resolved all our stakeholders' issues. Wow, thank you for all your strategies. With all these strategies, I believe Keppel will prosper, grow, and continue to remain as the market leader in our industry.